कि मीटिंग्स कर करके सब कुछ प्रिपरेशन करने के बाद भी कोई आइडिया लैंड ही नहीं करता है. Neither the manager is ready to listen, nor the team members are ready to listen. Forget about the top management. Shh. He's been in the company from past 8 years. Smart, reliable, and consistent. The kind of the person every boss trusts. But no one is ready to promote him beyond middle management. And one day, finally, he asked me in our community session, Vishal, what am I doing wrong? I manage people, I deliver results, but I am invisible upstairs. And that question, it's not just his story, it's the story of thousands of mid-career professionals who are good managers, but not yet the boardroom, the leadership material. So today, let's do the conversation. What it really takes to become that boardroom material. Why mid-level careers plateau? What separates managers from leaders? And how to go from dependable executor to a decision maker. And stay till the end because I'm going to give you an important resource which is Leadership Blueprint. A free resource to help you reposition yourself for the leadership next role. There's a ceiling in every career, but the sad part is it's not visible. It's not even made of performance reviews or skills. It's actually made of perception. When you are at the mid-level, the company already knows that you can deliver, and that's not what keeps you there. What keeps you there is that you have mastered the execution, but you haven't proven the impact. Managers deliver tasks, leaders deliver direction. Managers optimize the process, leaders redefine it. That's why when the promotions are discussed in that closed door boardroom meetings, they don't ask who works the hardest. They say who can own the business. And surprisingly, if your name does not come up in that conversation, it's not because you are not capable. It's because you are not at all visible at that level. To move from manager to leader, you don't need a new title. You need a new mindset. Here is what most people get wrong. They keep managing their teams when they should actually start managing their perception upward. In other words, you are just not leading people anymore. You are leading how decision makers should perceive you. There are 3 major mind shifts you need to make right now. Number 1, from execution to ownership. Stop saying, my team delivered. Start saying, here is the business outcome we achieved. Leaders talk in outcomes, not effort. Number 2, from approval to influence. Leaders don't wait for permission. They build alignment. Do you want to grow? Learn to get the buy-in from people who do not report into you. Number 3, from functional thinking to business thinking. Stop thinking like a department. Start thinking like a company. Understand revenue, cost, customer experience, and strategy if you want to speak the language of leadership. And when you start speaking the board's language, that's when they start listening to you. And I have coached such 200 plus mid-career professionals. And there is a pattern. Mid-level managers often get stuck because of these 3 blind spots. Blind spot 1, the comfort of control. You are so good at managing what you know, so you stop exploring about what you don't know. But leadership lives in ambiguity. If you cannot make decisions with incomplete information, you cannot move up. Blind spot 2, the nice guy trap. You avoid conflict to keep peace. But boardroom leaders are respected because they know how to handle conflict with composure. Don't avoid tension and pressure. manage it gracefully. Blind spot 3, the lack of storytelling. Data doesn't move decisions, but stories with data definitely do. You need to transfer numbers into narratives because leadership is not about what you know, it's about what you can make people believe. Here is what I call the leadership shift framework. 5 transitions you need to make to move from mid-level to boardroom ready. From micro to macro. Stop obsessing over daily deliverables. Start aligning your work to strategic goals, cost reduction, innovation, efficiency, and client satisfaction. From skill to strategy. Your technical knowledge got you till here. So far, so good. But your strategic thinking will take you forward. Start asking why before how. From doing to delegating. Real leaders scale themselves. If you cannot trust your team in execution, you will always be too busy to lead. From information to influence. Leaders are not the most smartest in the room. They are the most persuasive. Influence beats information every single time. From delivering results to driving reputation. Your work builds credibility, but your reputation gets you into those rooms where the decisions are made. Show up as a thought partner, not just as a project manager. Here is a simple checklist to make yourself visible and get the exposure to leadership and the top management. Take a plunge to present at cross-functional meetings, even if it's as small as 5 minutes. Offer strategic inputs, not just status updates. Volunteer for projects that give you company-wide visibility. Build relationships and network with 2 to 3 stakeholders that are actually not part of your function or your domain. Share strategic wins publicly in meetings, internal platforms, and in fact, LinkedIn. Because here is the truth, you cannot become the boardroom material if the board doesn't know that you exist. The shift from manager to becoming a leader is not about becoming louder. It's about becoming clearer. You don't need to dominate rooms. You need to direct them. And the day you stop chasing promotions and start working on creating a perception, that's the day you will be seen differently. Remember this golden nuggets. Titles don't create leaders. Leaders create titles. So if you are ready to make the leadership shift, download my leadership shift blueprint now. I'll help you identify where you exactly stand and what exact gaps you need to close before you get to the next level. And if you haven't seen my last video till now on the layoff proof career plan, how to be in those 20% who are the last to cut down. Because surviving corporate is not the goal anymore. Evolving is. Stay sharp, stay visible, stay ready for the boardroom. Bye-bye.